You know it's serious when he's got the tinted safety glasses now. I've never seen a Mustang like this before, to be honest.
Me neither.
Hey Gavin! Hey Gavin! Hey dude, guess what? Cold start! Dude, I cannot believe today is finally here. It's been like months and months and months of anticipation for this one moment. We are finally leaving the shop to go to Taylor's house, pick up the black car with its new turbo setup, and bring it back home. Bring it back home. Oh my God, that rings off the tongue just so nicely. That car, for some reason, without that car, I feel like I'm dead inside. You know, you ever have a car like that that you just like love with a passion so much that if it's not running at the time, it's just like, why am I alive? You know, it's kind of like that for me. You ready?
Dude, I'm ready to see this thing.
Me too.
I have a gift for you.
Oh shit, in case I have to gap somebody. Yeah. That's right. Anybody wants any sauce on the way there? What's up? What's up?
I'll lose another leg here.
There's no Trump on here. Where's the Trump?
Oh, really?
Wow. It's been a while since I've gotten to see this thing in person. It looks so much better.
And then when you go to take the turbo kit off, like the easiest thing is just to leave this line hooked up. Just you know, take this line loose, pull this pin, take this one V-band clamp.
How do these pins come off?
So it's like a little, you depress this right there.
What?
And you just pull it out.
What? Holy shit, dude, that is insane.
Wow.
That's it. But just take that one loose, take this line loose, take this V-band clamp loose right here, which is a quick release. You just loosen it up a little bit and you pop this tab.
Okay.
And the whole thing pops off, and then just one guy can just pick this whole assembly up. That way you're not having to like take this off and then this off. You're not having to readjust it.
Everything. Yeah, that makes sense.
Go back.
How's it feel to be finished?
Pretty good. Still gotta cut the hood, but
yeah.
Almost finished.
all right. Well, I'm gonna lower it down. I'll mark it. And then,
Yeah. Any kind of destruction that we need to do to this hood to get a good template, that's fine with me.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be sticking out the hood quite a bit. A lot. I've never seen this process in person. It's gonna be cool.
Well, I used to try to do too much at once. I just like, oh, 3-inch hole saw bit. Amazing, isn't it?
No, it's serious when he's got the tinted safety glasses.
Yeah.
Don't tell me to cut everything, 'cause I will.
It's leaned back a lot at the moment.
I got you. In case anybody was wondering, this is ZL1s are not really suitable family cars.
But you know what is? You know what is?
that Hellcat?
A Dodge Hellcat. Because so Taylor got sick yesterday, so we didn't get to finish cutting the hood. But Taylor finished cutting the hood last night. Said that he was kind of nervous about cutting the new hood, and so we're gonna go pick everything up today. But on our way there, I forgot the keys in the house. Now we're going back home.
Bro, that bitch is stock. Why you gotta bully this man? That was a late one.
I thought we could make it. Now he's on my ass.
I can't hear you. This thing is a rowdy f***ing machine.
Look behind us. That Mustang was almost.
Mustang coming up behind us.
Okay, watch.
Can you get out?
Fucking hell. This is what it looks like when a giraffe is born. Are you serious?
Wait,
Yeah.
OnlyFans will send you a hat?
Yeah, at 10,000 subs, they send you a hat. So, swear.
How do you know? How'd you get that hat?
They sent it to me.
He got the
10,000 subs, they
Check
sent
out
it
his
to me.
hat.
We'll have to pull this off.
Oh boy. Very nice.
This thing is so easy to work on. Like, you can take this whole turbo kit off in probably 5 minutes. Like, you know, this clip, your radiator hoses, and then if you had an extra hand, just like hold this up with something, the intercooler and the radiator as an assembly.
Yeah.
Take these bolts out.
Yeah.
And then just drop the whole thing
I
out.
see that. That's crazy.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Let's see it
it
with the
is.
hood down.
That is fucking crazy. So the real question here is, do you think that I could, probably not a good idea now that I'm looking at it, but I was thinking about hooking that tow strap to this.
I mean, either that or we could pop these charge pipes off real quick and hook to the strap.
Oh
anchors.
yeah. I forget about that. Little dog.
Damn, bro. This is like the ultimate race car.
What
Just turbo
on
kit.
earth? Holy
Being able to
shit.
take shit apart like that, no tools.
And you can just get right to that. And you can do this with the bumper. You can do that with the bumper on.
Little dog.
I just watched him eat a spider too, so I don't think he...
Roscoe.
You are wild, man.
And I mean, just feel how light that is too.
I know.
It's titanium.
Oh my god.
Fucking love titanium, dude.
And you saw that he laser
Yeah.
engraved these and everything.
So here, look. I did mess up this side.
Oh, that's all good. That is so sick.
I want it to go. So bad. I love looking at it.
So is this one of your favorite kits that you've done so far?
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of like the boat. The boat was in here so long. I just loved looking at it, and I wanted it to go, but at the same time, I was like, it was such a conversation starter. And that's how this one's been. A lot of people are like, you gonna be able to crank it up when it's done? I'm like, yeah, we did the Bluetooth crankshaft in it, and
I will make sure the first time that we started, I'll call you, and you'll have the offer to come. If you don't want
Yeah,
to, you
for
don't
sure.
have to. But if you want to,
yeah,
I'm sorry to take it from
that's
us.
good.
I'm excited to get it back to our shop so I can look at it. I've never seen a Mustang like this before, to be honest.
Me neither.
No, I didn't. Roscoe, dude.
This will officially be the very first time that we've gotten to use our Steeda K member, so we can hook to that. And then B, this is the first time using the winch. All right,
We're coming home.
Time to take this thing home.
The next day.
Oh, what the hell? Good morning, guys. I had to come back up here this morning to make sure that I wasn't dreaming last night, but it turns out that the car is actually back. Wow. God, man, I'm so freaking pumped. I can't even begin to explain to the new guys who haven't been around for a while how long this car has been coming along, man. This has just been like the longest freaking process of a lot of failure, and I think I really think that with this new setup, we should have a lot of success for a very, very, very long time.
Oh my God, dude, this has been such a long time coming. It is so crazy. I think it's just that
I've been really talking about this for so long that now that it actually is here and I'm actually looking at it with my eyes, I almost still can't even believe it. It has been years and years and years since I have owned this car that I've said that I was going to go twin turbo with this car. Has it happened? No, of course not. What has happened is a lot of blown up engines and a lot of false promises of me saying, oh, this car is going to be running, it's going to be so awesome, it's going to be this and that and whatever, and it just really never has. And that sucks coming from a content creator that's my job, is like to be able to get these cars running and keep them running, and it just hasn't happened. And that sucks, man. It just does.
And so that is why I'm so excited about this setup. Obviously, you guys saw our unboxing of this RPG engine. This is like a 2,000 horsepower rated 5.2 liter Coyote-ish engine. It's completely custom built by RPG, basically. Insane power capability. Now that we've got the car back, you can see this turbo kit that Taylor fabbed up, entirely made of titanium. Titanium charge pipes going down there, titanium from the intercooler to the throttle body. Everything is nice. Clamps, no more slip-on radiator hoses. We've actually got all AN fittings, billet adapters and everything. Like, I can't even express how overbuilt this setup truly is. As far as the turbo kit goes, like, it's just truly ridiculous. It's insane. From our valve covers, we've got our 2 PCV coming off right there and the other side, and just like on the GT350, if you guys remember, we've got our 2 lines ran to our battery box to a custom catch cannon here. Works out really, really well, and we've obviously got our battery relocated in the trunk. So I know you guys already noticed it. I need to go ahead and address it, but the front bumper, as you guys see, this is the new bumper that I'm going to put on this car. This is from 777 Performance, and I feel so bad because that is a brand deal that we've had going for so freaking long, and I haven't even had the car back to be able to show you guys the bumper and do a real good promotion for it. Long story short, this is the 777 Performance bumper for the S550 Mustangs. This bumper looks freaking phenomenal. I had to just test fit it up to see what it was going to look like last night. Obviously, we still got to get it painted. I still got to get it fully assembled and all of that good stuff. This is just the shell, and I put the splitter underneath it just so we can see what it looks like down there, and it just looks ridiculous, dude. Let me shut the hood down, and you can kind of get an idea of what this thing is going to look like. I mean, again, it's really hard to visualize, but we're going to have our GT500 front end, where that square is right there. That is going to be where our new hood vent is going to go from the GT500 hood. The turbine wheel is obviously just sticking through the hood. Quite ridiculous. This is just some rough cuts to be able to get the hood to shut. But the new hood we'll have to figure out. I don't even know. Maybe you guys can help me. Do you guys have any idea on where I could take the other hood to get it like really perfectly cut, like precision cut, and like everything set up really nicely? I don't really know. I'm assuming maybe like a body shop, or I don't even know. I don't know who could do that, but the problem is that hood is really hard to get your hands on with back order and everything going on, so I really don't want anything to happen to it. So I've been being very careful with that hood, and I don't want to just like get to hacking on it and mess it up. But cosmetics don't really matter at this point. We just need to get this thing running and going. So the first step that I have planned pretty much is to drop this the mock block that's in here. I need to drop all of this out, get the turbo kit dropped out, and I'm gonna roll the car out, and the roller I need to like completely clean extremely well. As you see, there's just dust on this thing. Like it's unbelievable, honestly. It's so sad. Everything is just taken apart all in the trunk, and the inside's all blown apart into a bunch of pieces, and there's just shit all back there. So before we put the new engine and everything in, I'm probably going to take the whole car out, give the whole car a nice bath, and then I know this sounds stupid, but I really want to take like a toothbrush and just get all inside of all these cracks inside here and just get everything looking perfectly mint, so that way whenever we got our new engine, the titanium, everything, and once everything is set up and we get the first started for the first time, all these pipes get started bluing,
I'm hoping that this thing is just gonna look insanely clean in the engine bay. So that's the ultimate goal, is to get this thing cleaned up and just look really, really freaking nice. And thanks to RPG and Frankenstein, we really shouldn't have any more engine issues, knock on wood, but I don't even know, man. This is just, this is dumb. This is just dumb. This morning, whenever I woke up, I was getting in the shower, and while I was waiting on the water to warm up, I was just reading comments early morning, and I saw this one guy. I posted a picture of this to members. If you're not a channel member, by the way, you need to go sign up for the channel memberships. We're starting to post a lot more behind the scenes and stuff like that. I posted to them last night, this comment this guy put, it's just hilarious. Can we finally put a power glide in it? Because it's kind of pointless to have a twin turbo GT350 with a manual and then a drag setup even crazier with a manual. It's kind of stupid for getting so much out of it. Can finally save the drivetrain a little bit, put power glide in it, and show motherfuckers what it's Just 6 is really about. Not breaking every stick shift car. Yeah, I know. Every stick shift car really does break a lot. But no, really, I wanted to bring up that comment because it has brought up a valid point in my mind, is like, are we really going to put a stick shift back in this car? I know that's like, but like, truly, think about it. We're gonna have the GT350. I'll go ahead and spill a little bit of details because not that many people are probably gonna watch this portion of the video. The GT350 is getting a full Motec system, like 1300 wheel horsepower, hopefully, on any surface, basically, with any wheel combo, because the traction control in the car should be able to accommodate for it. That GT350 is about to be the craziest manual car that I have ever probably been around. So it's kind of hard to validate throwing a stock PCM in this car and trying to put another manual trans and everything whenever it's not even going to be anywhere close to the setup that the GT350 is going to have. This thing would struggle a lot off of the line compared to the GT350, just simply because of the fact that the 350 is going to have Motec. So Motec, I don't want to spoil too much, but it is a freaking cheat code, and you guys will see what I mean. And so like a lot of the, I guess since getting this car back and looking at it a lot and thinking, I'm like, dude, I don't want to build two identical cars, both of them twin turbo, both of them manual. And so I was just thinking, I was like, man, this is so sacrilege for the whole channel and everything that we've done so far, but like, what if there was a power glide in here, you know? Maybe then it wouldn't blow up. I can't miss fourth in a power glide. There ain't even a fourth. A lot of decisions to be made. But if it did have a power glide in it, at least at that point, it should be really reliable. It should be way faster, and it should be really consistent, which is important for being able to take this thing to start doing competitions with it, doing races across the country, whatever events that we want to go to. That's what's been limiting me before, is that the cars truly just haven't stayed together long enough to even be able to do anything with them. And I just don't want to have so many cars that are just constantly blowing up, because that shit is really overrated. The older that I get and the more I start to do just cost analysis on how much it really costs to just constantly go to the track and make a video of a stick shift car just blowing up, it just is like, okay. But anyway, enough talking. I just really wanted to get a quick overview of the entire turbo kit, show you guys what it looks like now that we've got it back, and talk a little bit more about the plans for the car and pretty much when we're going to be swapping this in. So I'm hopefully going to get started putting this in the car very soon. I got to look into either ordering a new trans, because I believe my old trans out of this car is going to be a little bit messed up because of a issue that we don't need to talk about, but an entirely new manual trans and clutch and shifter and all that good stuff, or just order a power glide swap and throw it all in and go. Maybe your comments will help me out. Comment down below, let me know what you guys want to see. Do y'all want to see two identical twin turbo manual cars, both with 5.2s, or should we have one stick shift car with Motec be an absolute animal of a manual car, and then have a mini pro mod basically, and have like the power glide 7-second S550 sitting beside it for, you know, real race car stuff. Sorry this video was so scattered, by the way. This all happened over a few days and we just kind of had to cram it all into one video. But next video you guys see, hopefully at this point, is going to be, like I said, pulling out this mod block, getting our new engine and everything put up in place, timing cover on, valve covers on, turbo kit back on, drop the car on it, and then after that I'll just be waiting on a freaking transmission decision. Get a trans in and throw it in, and I guess it'll be off to tuning. And then after that, we will have a freaking car back. God, I'm so pumped. I guess that's a wrap for today's video. I don't even know what to say. I really am still just shocked that this car is finally done and it's finally back in my hands. It's just crazy, dude. Thank you guys so much, like endlessly, for the constant support from everything that we've been doing. And it's just like, it's insane. I don't know. I don't even know. This car really, whenever I have this car back, it just ignites like a whole different person in me for some reason. Whenever I don't have it, it feels like a piece of me is missing, because like this thing has been a part of everything that I've done since day one. And so like whenever it's just gone, it's just weird feeling. But it's back. God, dude. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm so gonna stop. I gotta stop. All right, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. With that being said, that is gonna be sadly a wrap for today's video. Don't forget, turn your notifications on, drop a like on this video, comment down below. Let me know what we should do for a trans option on the car. I really still don't know, but anyway, don't forget to go grab your entries in to win the Hellcat. We've got literally just a few weeks left and then your chance will be gone forever. So go to itsjust6.com. Go win a twin charged Hellcat with a manual trans, dude. Like, go get your entries. But anyways, guys, we'll see you next video.
Can't hang around us, we'll hang around dumb dude.
When your friend doesn't give you any blankets at the sleepover.
This is what I've been using to dry off at home since views have been down.
Been down it, I've been wildin'. Style, but I've been styling. My checks been fat, I've been ballin'. Chase racks, catch commas, done shit started.